Have you ever heard people say Australia is just one giant bush where people casually have breakfast with kangaroos and snakes? Well, I've been living in Australia for a while now and I can count in one hand the number of snakes I've seen, which is actually 0. And honestly, I would like to keep it that way because those things are terrifying. While people outside Australia imagine us running away from kangaroos every day, some people back home in Nigeria have another assumption. They think life here is boring. They think Nigerians here don't really enjoy themselves anymore.
Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit,
But today, I'm here to prove them wrong. Because Nigerians did not leave the party spirit at the airport. They brought it here with us. So today, I'm showing you things many people don't know about Nigerian parties here in Australia. To make you understand properly, I'll be showing you videos I have made and nice video content from some event vendors here in Sydney. You can find their details in the description. Let's get to it. The first thing you need to know is that we still do full Nigerian weddings here. We don't just get married here, we get married the Nigerian way. So traditional wedding, check. Bride price, check. Presentation of yams and all those family gifts, check. Sometimes family members even fly in from Nigeria just for the ceremony. And because technology is amazing, some family members even join live from overseas, making it feel like everyone is together. I saw one video online one time of someone doing this online thing and it was so interesting to watch. We also do the religious white wedding in church or the mosque for Muslim families, and after all that, reception time, because that is where Nigerians truly begin the celebration. Here's something many people don't know. Let me start with what we know. You can only be legally married after a government approved wedding official joins you and you sign some documents. Now let's get to what you might not know. In Australia, you don't need to go to the courthouse to legally marry. A registered wedding celebrant, as we call them here, can come to your church, your mosque, and even your sitting room. They can do this legal binding almost anywhere. No, but two things you should know is that our venues are stunning. People think because we are abroad, we will just rent a small hall and call it a day. No, some of our venues look like movie sets. Massive chandeliers, elegant ceilings, luxury ballrooms. Sometimes I enter some halls and spend the first 5 minutes just looking around. Honestly, some of these places are breathtaking. Obviously, there are grades of these event venues. You get what you can afford. The third thing you should know is that our decorations are on another level. The decoration teams in the events I've been to and the ones I see online don't come to play. You see flowers, balloons, beautiful backdrops, beautiful table settings, custom welcome signs, perfectly arranged cutlery sets. Everything is coordinated. And here's something I only discovered recently. The people that do the flowers are different from the people that do the balloons. Then another thing comes to install the personalized dance floor stickers, you know, those ones you see in the front of the venue. So decoration is just an entire industry of different specialties, and the colors they use are coloring. The fourth thing you should know is that we do massive cakes here too. I used to wonder why people spend a lot to order these mighty cakes that people don't even eat anymore. Because our doctors have taken out all our good food. I didn't know I was in the dark. I recently found out that many of them are fake. Yes, dummy cakes are the new norm. I remember seeing this very beautiful 3-tier masterpiece one time. I was already imagining how sweet it would be, only to discover only the top layer was real. Everything underneath were dummies with decoration. Come on, I felt betrayed. But honestly, it's a smart idea. If you want the luxury look without spending thousands of dollars on cake, dummy cakes are the way to go. Besides, half of the guests are trying to avoid sugar anyway. The fifth thing we'll be talking about today is that the food will make you forget you are abroad. If there's one thing Nigerians refuse to compromise on, it's the food. Australia has some incredible Nigerian chefs. You can get almost every Nigerian party meals you can think of. Is it the jollof rice? Oh, that's even too common. The fried rice, oh, pounded yam, egusi, pepper soup, the small chops, And yes, some parties even make fresh amala right there on the spot. Most events use buffet services, so everyone help themselves, but some hosts go the extra mile. They keep bringing appetizers and finger foods throughout the event. By the time the main meal arrives, you're already full. The sixth thing we'll be talking about today is that our ushers are professionals. We have party ushers here too, just so you know. Those elegant ladies and gentlemen welcoming you, they are not just there for pictures. They direct guests, help with seating, serve appetizers, guide people through the buffet, and when there's no buffet, they bring different meal options directly to your table. Their organization is impressive. Number 7, the photographers and videographers mean business. These people arrive looking like they are covering the Olympics. Different cameras, massive lenses. They come with drones, different lighting equipment, bags everywhere. Sometimes they look like they are on a military operation with some bags that look like snipers. But the results, absolutely worth it. The pictures, the cinematic videos, the attention to details, top notch. Number 8 thing you should know is that content creators have entered the charts here in Australia too. It's like every event attendee and vendors have their own content creator. The decorators have theirs, the cake vendor has one, the MC has one, the makeup artists have their own, the host has one or two, even some guests have their own personal content creators. You can literally count 10 people walking around recording vertical videos with their phones, 360 cameras and lighting just carrying around. Content is king now. But 9th thing you should know is that aso-ebi is alive and well here in Australia. If you thought aso-ebi ended in Nigeria, think again. Every party has its own fabric. Everyone is dressed in matching colors, and somehow people always find creative ways to sew the same material differently. I honestly don't know where everyone gets those amazing tailors, but know that these Nigerians know how to dress for parties. Number 10 thing you should know is that our MCs deserve their own award. Honestly, I don't know how they do it. These people are comedians, event coordinators, motivational speakers, and even timekeepers, all in one person. They know how to keep the energy alive even when the food is running late, which happens a lot of time. The Nigerian parties without a great Nigerian MC is almost impossible. Some of the MCs have specialties in Nigerian traditional wedding. They organize the events and speak the traditional languages when required. The 11th thing you should know is that live bands understand their assignments. We have live bands here too. If you've attended Nigerian parties, you already know live bands are almost a tradition. The juju music, the high life, love songs, gospel, whatever the occasion calls for, the atmosphere they create is something the DJ cannot fully replace. The 12th thing you should know is that the DJs understand the assignments. They help us not to forget that we are Nigerians, you know. 1 minute is the old school classics, the next minute everyone is shouting to the latest Afrobeat lyrics. Sometimes I wonder how the event attendees know these lyrics. Somehow, the DJs always know the exact song to keep the dance floor full. The 13th thing is that we spray money too. It is one of those traditions that adds excitement to celebrations here. During our parties, family and friends shower the celebrants with money while they dance. You know how it is. And if there's a live band, those musicians are smiling all the way home, you know. All the attendees spray the celebrants, they spray the singers, and anyone that is just giving them good vibes, they just keep spraying and spraying you. Oh god, it's actually very interesting to be here. The 14th thing you should know is that our souvenirs are serious business here too. Sometimes I open the souvenir bags and wow is all I could say.
Oh my god! Wow!
I'll find electrical devices, sometimes I find personal care items, kitchen items, home essentials, and yes, the famous Nigerian party plastic bowls are still very much alive here in Australia. I don't know why we love giving bowls so much, but somehow every Nigerian home has that one bowl that came from someone's party. It is practically a cultural tradition at this point. The 15th thing you should know is that we dance a lot here. We don't play when it comes to dancing. Once the DJ drops the right song, everyone becomes a professional dancer. Even that uncle who said I just came to eat somehow ends up on the dance floor. The energy is unbelievable. We dance, we sing, we cheer each other on. Nobody wants to carry last. Someone somewhere is always ready to show up their moves. At some point, the dance floor isn't just dance floor anymore. It becomes a competition that nobody announced. And honestly, that's one of my favorite things about Nigerian parties here in Australia. The last thing I'll be talking about today is the party after party. Yes, there's party after the actual party. I know we do it a lot in Nigeria, but guess what? We do it here too. This is where things become even more energetic and the DJ shines. The glow sticks come out. I see some glowing glasses. This is actually very nice to see. Some LED foam lights appear. The dance floor fills up again and almost immediately. And yes, we do the remake too. If you know, you know. The party goes on to very late at night and sometimes till dawn. So there you have it. There are just some things many people don't know about Nigerian parties here in Australia. If you're in Australia, let me know in the comment section what I've missed. If you are watching from Nigeria or from another country, tell me something you think Nigerians here in Australia don't do anymore. I might do a part 2 just to clear your doubts. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share this video with someone who still thinks Nigerians abroad don't know how to party. Leave a comment and subscribe to this channel. I'll see you in my next video.